Hey everyone, welcome to Marriage Talk. And today's segment is going to be in a three-part segment. So today we're going to talk about how to cope with infidelity in our marriage. And part two will be how to save your marriage. Part three will be how to heal from infidelity in your marriage. Let's talk. Talking about how to cope with infidelity in your marriage. This is going to be a three-part segment where we will talk about coping, how to save, and how to heal your marriage. So today we're talking about coping with your marriage when you've been cheated on, when adultery has taken place, be it the spouse or the wife, or the husband. So how do we cope with infidelity in a marriage? It's men and women who cheat. They have no idea on how devastating it can be. And once the cat is out of the bag, then we have a devastating situation. We have betrayal. We have the blame. Whose fault was it? The reasons why we cheated. There's no excuse for that. You are in a relationship, a marriage, a covenant. You, the wife, the spouse, and God. So when you marry for better or for worse. When you find yourself becoming desirable to others outside of your marriage, then you should be able to talk about it with your spouse. But now, how do we cope with that when it's been done to us? Well, we talk about it. We'll talk about it as a Christian couple, because when you're living a worldly life, sometimes you won't understand the biblical foundation of marriage. But I'm speaking in reference to how to cope with your marriage as a Christian husband and a Christian wife. Regardless of whose fault it is, what we want to know is, what do we need to do? So you would have to seek God in prayer. You would have to be a believer of the Most High. You would have to take your situation to the Lord. The guilty spouse that has committed this still is worthy of forgiveness and to be in that holy matrimony. Yes, God clears us with adultery and we can leave the spouse that has cheated on us. But what happens when you want your spouse, even though they've hurt you to the core, by going out on your covenant? Well, let's try to salvage our marriage. We're going to pray, we're going to read the scriptures, and we're going to be willing to work towards the reconciliation. The Bible tells us in many ways, in many scriptures, on how to cope with infidelity in your marriage. Let's talk.